Again. Om Dwaraka Namaha. Om Bhagavaya Namaha.
Samadera Bhakta Vrinda Ki Gaura Premanande. All glories to the Assembled. All glories to the Assembled devotees. All glories to the Assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gaura. Yasmane Padarikaksham Sakhaya Yantarasuchi. Whether one is pure or not pure, or even having passed through all the various situations of life, one who remembers the beautiful lotus-eyed Supreme Personality of Godhead is purified both within and without. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells Yada Yada Hi Dhatumastakram Nirpavati that he descends into this world again and again, especially for this purpose, to teach us how to be purified. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Satya Kabulai Sravanadi Sudhichiti Korigilai. That love for God, love for Krishna is inherent within everyone. It is the eternal nature of the Atma, the soul. It has simply been forgotten. And falling into the great sleep of Maya, or illusion, we wander birth after birth after birth trying to find happiness, trying to avoid pain. Subjected to janma mrityu jara vyadi, to birth, old age, disease, and death. But one will become purified, especially through the chanting of God's names and associating with those devotees who are truly either purified or seeking purification. And Doma love awakens. Jeev Chako, Jeev Chako. And to the degree that love awakens, one naturally feels compassion for those who have forgotten that. We have taken sannyas in the line of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He taught us the spirit of why we take such a vow. Srila Prabhupada explains that sannyas is a sincere dedication to completely offer our body, our mind, our words, and our life in the service of Krishna, with no distractions. In the Varnashram system, there are various duties, social obligations that we're responsible for. The Sannyasa ashram, we leave behind actually all social obligations. Samsadhya Hadidosha. Our complete purpose is simply the loving service of the Lord. Srila Prabhupada quotes from Bhagavad Gita, a sannyasi is not one who gives up work, but one who gives up the desire to enjoy the results of one's work. And in this regard, Srila Prabhupada explains that whether we externally fail or succeed, we sincerely try our very best according to our Guru and Parampara's instruction, and everything belongs to Krishna. Our success is in our surrender. Sarvadharmam parityaja mamekam sharanam vraja. This is the culmination of Bhagavad Gita, to abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender to the will of Krishna. And in this sense, according to the Gita's teachings, in any ashram we could actually be in the spirit of sannyas. Sannyas is a state of consciousness. It's not just a particular type of clothes or what you carry with you in your hand. It's actual dedication, where everything in our life is for Krishna's pleasure. That's true renunciation. The sannyas order Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught is especially so that we have no social obligations except to spread the holy names of the Lord throughout the world. To give our life to the family of all humanity and all living beings with no distraction. And Srila Prabhupada, in most ceremonies where he offered sannyas, he cited the example of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was a Brahmin of the highest order. He was such a learned scholar that when he was hardly 16 years old, he defeated Bishop Kashmiri, the greatest scholar and champion of debate in the entire world. He had a lovely, totally supportive, beautiful wife, the goddess of fortune, Vishnupriya. His mother, Sachi Devi, is the supreme mother of all mothers. She lived exclusively only for his happiness. And he had such popularity. When he wanted to go into the streets to begin Nagar Sankirtan, chanting in streets, he just invited the people of Navadvip, and Prabhupada said, within minutes, 100,000 people gathered just to please him, because they had such total faith in him. Who has such a beautiful life as that? And he was living in Navadvip, on the banks of the Ganges, with his loving friends, Srivas, Advaita, Gadadhar, Haridas, Nityananda Prabhu. But he left it all. He became a sannyasi. Why? Because he wanted to absorb himself totally. Body, mind, words, and life in giving Krishna to others. And our beloved Srila Prabhupada, he took sannyas for that purpose alone. You see, Lord Chaitanya's Guru told him, you should take this Harinam Sankirtan and teach it to the world. And he took that order as his life and soul. And he took sannyas so that he could live to express the greatest magnitude of compassion. In the line of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that's really the only reason we take sannyas. Because we can become pure devotees as brahmacharis or grihastas or vanaprasthas. Real sannyasi's spirit is to be detached from selfish desires and totally attached to Krishna. To do everything for Krishna. But sannyas, so that there's no impediment, no distraction from sharing it with the world. Krishna praying. Harinam. Prabhupada got the order of his Guru, and 50 years ago, it's a very auspicious year to take sannyas. 50 years ago, in fact, exactly 15 years ago, October 16th, Srila Prabhupada was just about to land in America. He lands tomorrow, actually. Such a sacrifice for us. It is our tradition that at the time of sannyas initiation, we chant this beautiful mantra from the Srimad Bhagavatam. After Lord Chaitanya gave up everything of his life, and after he took sannyas, he was wandering around and he was chanting this beautiful prayer by the Brahmana Bhakti from the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Everyone, 3 times let us chant this together with great feeling, very loudly. I'll first read the translation and then we will chant. As a Brahmin from Avanta Desh said, I shall cross over the insurmountable ocean of nescience by being firmly fixed in the service of the lotus feet of Krishna. This was approved by the previous acharyas who had fixed in firm devotion to the Lord Paramatma, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I'll chant it. Please respond. Etam sahastaya paratmanishtam adyashitam purvatamar mahabhi aham tharishyami durantaparam mukundam grisevayava etam saastaya paratmanishtam adyashitam purvatamar mahabhi aham dharasya sevayaiva. As a Brahmin from Avanti Desh said, I shall cross over the insurmountable ocean of nations by being firmly fixed in the service of the lotus feet of Krishna. This was approved by the previous acharyas who were fixed in firm devotion to the Lord Paramatma, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. In connection with this verse, which is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam 11:23-57, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says that of the 64 items required for rendering devotional service, acceptance of the symbolic marks of sannyas is a regulative principle. If one accepts the sannyas order, his main business is to devote his life completely to the service of Mukunda, Krishna. If one does not completely devote his mind and body to the service of the Lord, he does not actually become a sannyasi. It is not simply a matter of changing dress. In Bhagavad Gita 6.1 it is also stated, Anashrita karma palam karyam karma karotigaha sa sannyasi cha yogi cha. One who works devotedly for the satisfaction of Krishna is a sannyasi. The dress is not sannyas, but the attitude of service to Krishna is sannyas. The word Paratmanishta means being a devotee of Lord Krishna. Paratma, the Supreme Person, is Krishna. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha. Those who are completely dedicated to the lotus feet of Krishna in service are actually sannyasis. As a matter of formality, the devotee accepts the sannyas dress as previous acharyas did. He also accepts the 3 dandas. Later, Vishnu Swami considered that accepting the dress of a Tridandi was Paramatma Nishta. Therefore, sincere devotees add another danda, the Jiva Danda, to the 3 existing dandas. The Vaishnava sannyasi is known as a Tridandi sannyasi. The Mayavadi sannyasi accepts only 1 danda, not understanding the purpose of Tridanda. Later, many persons in the community of Shiva Swami gave up the Atmanishta, devotional service of the Lord, and followed the path of Shankaracharya. Instead of accepting 108 names, those in the Shiva Swami Sampradaya followed the path of Shankaracharya and accepted 10 names of sannyas. Although Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the then existing order of sannyas, namely Ekadanda, he still recited this verse from Srimad Bhagavatam about the Tridanda sannyas accepted by the Brahmin of Avanti. Srila Prabhupada was once asked by a devotee for permission to renounce everything. In fact, he said to Prabhupada, I want to renounce everything. Srila Prabhupada's response was, Krishna owns everything. What do you have to renounce? The only thing you have to renounce is the misconception that you have something to renounce. So essentially, sannyas means to give up our false ego, the ahankar, the desire to be the controller, the proprietor, and the enjoyer. That's what I was thinking. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave us a beautiful verse that he taught we should keep on our heart always. To put it on the thread of the holy name of Krishna and never let go. Trinada Pisunichena, Tadorani Bhasavishna, Amani Namanadena Kirtanaya Sadhari. To be more humble than a blade of grass. To be more humble and more forgiving and more tolerant than a tree. To offer all respect to others and expect none in return. In this spirit we could chant the name of the Lord constantly. It is that spirit that is true sannyas. Today we are very grateful. Amal Bhakta Prabhu, who's around 80 years old, who has been faithfully giving his entire life to Srila Prabhupada since around 1976. Disciple of Srila Prabhupada. He's a rare historical person within our society. Before he met devotees, he was a sannyasi. And he ran an ashram. And some of the most prominent devotees in our movement were his students, including Bhakti Prabhu, Prabhu. Some of the most accomplished, famous yogis were his students. So he had everything. But when he heard the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from Prabhupada, he gave up that really, really prestigious, exalted position to be a humble brahmachari. And he came here to Dwaraka. One of the senior most devotees in the community here. He's been serving since the 1970s, faithfully. And sharing the incredible wisdom, incredible grace that he received from Prabhupada, every aspect of his life. He's read from Srila Prabhupada's books, beautiful emotional oratory. He read out loud. His tapes are being listened to, CDs all over the world. And his enthusiasm, even at his age, even children can't keep up dancing. That's not just being physical fit. That's the enthusiasm of his heart and soul. So he is taking, Amal Bhakta Prabhu is taking sannyas for all the perfect reasons that Prabhupada and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and our Paramara prescribed. To dedicate his body, mind, words, and life with all humility. And being an instrument of true Prabhupada's compassion in the world. We're very blessed to have His Holiness Giriraj Swami, His Holiness Navin. for your service to Srila Prabhupada and including our Let us all express our gratitude by loudly chanting Hare.
It has been a great honor and privilege and pleasure for me to be associated with His Grace Amal Bhakta Prabhu over the decades. And he's so absorbed in Krishna Katha, or Katha, Prabhupada Katha. He's always narrating their pastimes and making his recordings available. He even was in the process of writing a script for a movie about the history of the Srila Prabhupada's Juhu project. Yeah, he's really very pure devotee. Before I knew that I would be here today, I sent him a letter with a short piece that I had put together after hearing Srila Prabhupada speak about the spirit of sannyasa. And it's very much exactly what His Holiness Raghunath Swami has told us. But it is presented in such a nice way, I thought I would read it. Recently, I heard a conversation recorded on April 12, 1975 in Hyderabad, India, in which Srila Prabhupada spoke about the true spirit of sannyasa. And as you'll understand when you hear it, as you would have understood already, that the spirit of sannyasa can be manifest in any ashram of life, any stage of life. Srila Prabhupada began, "You should submit, and you should feel, I am worthless. My Guru Maharaj has given me this chance to serve Krishna, to offer to Krishna. My Lord, I am worthless. I have no capacity to serve you. But on the order of my Guru Maharaj, I am trying to serve you. Please do not take any offense. Accept whatever I can do. That's all. That is my request." Then Srila Prabhupada continued, "That mantra is sufficient. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Yome Bhaktya Prayachati." That's an excerpt from a verse in the Bhagavad Gita in which Krishna says that if one offers him even patram pushpam phalam yome bhakta prayachati, with love and devotion, even the simplest of things, that if it's offered with love and devotion, which is the main ingredient, or the only ingredient, Krishna will accept. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Yome Bhaktya Prayachati. Krishna never said, one who offers me with Sanskrit mantras. Yome Bhaktya Prayachati. The real thing is bhakti, feeling. How to serve Krishna, how to please Krishna. That is wanted. Not to see that you are a very good scholar in speaking in Sanskrit or English. Always feel, I am worthless, but I have, by the grace of my Guru Maharaj, been given a chance. So kindly accept whatever little service I can give. I am offensive, so kindly excuse me. In this way, be humble, meek, and offer your feeling, and Krishna will be satisfied. Not that you have to show how you can speak in Sanskrit language. A guest interjected in his conversation with a shloka from the Shikshastika, which is on Israel and Swami also quoted for us. Chinara pi sunichena tarara pi sihishuna amanina manadena kirtanya sadahari. Srila Prabhupada explained further, and here is where he comes to that very important verse from the 6th chapter, first verse of the Bhagavad Gita. Anashrita karma phalam karyam karma karotiya sa sannyasi. One who is unattached to the fruits of his work and who works as he is obligated is in the renounced order of life. Everyone is expecting some good result for his sense gratification. That is ashrita karma phala. He has taken the shelter of good result. But one who does not take shelter of the results of activities, it is my duty, karya. Karya means it is my duty. It doesn't matter what is the result. I must do it sincerely to my best capacity. And I don't care for the result. The result is in Krishna's hand. Karya, it is my duty. My Guru Maharaj said it, so it is my duty. It doesn't matter whether it is successful or not successful. That depends on Krishna. Anyone who works in this way is a sannyasi. Not the dress, but the attitude of working. That is sannyas. Karya, it is my duty. Sa sannyasi cha yogi cha. He is a yogi, first class yogi. Just like Arjuna. Arjuna did not officially take sannyas. He was a grihastha, a soldier, but he took it very seriously. Karya. Krishna wants this fight. Never mind that I have to kill my relatives. I must do it. That is sannyas. First he argued with Krishna. This kind of fighting is not good, family killing, and so on. He argued. But after hearing the Bhagavad Gita, when he understood it, it is my duty. Krishna wants me to do it. Karya. In spite of his being a householder, in spite of he took it as karyam. It is my duty. That is real sannyas. Krishna wants that this Krishna consciousness movement must be spread. So this is my karyam. This is my duty. We should all think, what is our duty? We may have many duties, but our ultimate duty is to surrender to Krishna, sarva dharma parityajya. And ultimately, what does Krishna want us to do? To spread Krishna consciousness, which automatically entails being Krishna conscious. It more or less goes without saying. Spreading Krishna consciousness means we have to be Krishna conscious. We should taste the nectar of Krishna consciousness and distribute it. Krishna wants that this Krishna consciousness movement must be spread. So this is my karya, this is my duty. And the direction is coming from my spiritual master. So I must do it. This is sannyas, sannyas mentality. But there is formality that may be accepted. Then a guest said to Srila Prabhupada about the formality. That has got some psychological effect. In India especially, Prabhupada continued, people like. A sannyasi may preach. Otherwise, the formula of sannyas is given. Karya, it is my only duty. That's all. The Krishna consciousness movement should be pushed. This is my only duty. He's a sannyasi. Because Krishna personally comes, he demands, sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam praja. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. Bhagavad Gita 18:66. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna, says, Ye Krishna Tattva Veta Se Guru Pai. Anyone who knows the science of Krishna, he's Guru. And what is the Guru's business? Yari Deka Tarikaha Krishna Upadesh. Whomever you meet, just try to impress upon him the instruction of Krishna. Sarva dharman parityajya. In this way, if you take it up very seriously, this is my duty, then you are a sannyasi. That's all. Krishna certifies sannyasi. So being here on this auspicious occasion, in this August assembly, we all have the opportunity, along with Amal to look within our hearts and understand how best we can do our duty to Krishna and our Guru Maharaj. This ceremony is for him, but it's not for him alone. It's for all of us. Because we are in this together. Many years ago, when I first came to the temple in Boston in 1969, I was told, and not only was I told, but I could actually perceive it, that if one person in the temple is doing well, it affects the whole temple. And if one person in the temple is having difficulty, it affects the whole temple. So we really are in this together. And it's in our interest to see that every one of us is on the progressive path. And if we see that someone is having difficulty, we should try to help him. Another thing I heard from Srila Prabhupada back in those early days in Boston was that if we see that a devotee is having difficulty and we think, oh, that devotee is in Maya, and we want to avoid the devotee, Srila Prabhupada said that is the mundane attitude. But if we see, oh, this devotee is having difficulty, let me try to help the devotee. That is the Vaikuntha attitude. So we are all here with Amal Bhakta Prabhu and feeling enlivened by his example, that we also can dedicate ourselves fully to the service of Srila Prabhupada and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and help each other along the way as best we can, so that all together we can progress toward that goal of perfect, pure devotional service. So I feel very honored and privileged to be here. I'm very grateful to His Holiness Radha Swami for intervening. And as soon as he said it, I knew I should rearrange my program and come here. And Amal Bhakta Prabhu himself, he also said it. I mean, I'd already written him, I'm sorry again, because I'm going to be in the air flying to Boston at the time. But he didn't, I don't know if he didn't catch it or if he purposely ignored it, but he was also right. and so I am here, and I feel very grateful and blessed to be here. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada.
Om Jnana-Tinasya Jnana-Salakaya Chakshur-Militam Yena Tasmai Sri-Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnu-Padaya Krishna-Pastaya Bhutale Sri-Bhakti-Vedanta Swami Iti Namane Namaste Saraswati-Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvisesha-Navadi Mahachakati-Sakarane. Together everyone, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada Ki. My two respected Sannyasa godmothers, Srila Radhanath Maharaj, Srila Giriraj Swami, other godmothers, brothers and sisters, young and old. They have explained you the meaning of sannyasa, everything wonderfully, very nicely. Actually, we are here in this material world because we wanted to enjoy independent of Krishna. That's why we are here and put into this miserable situation. We are not supposed to do anything here because we are not from here. As Krishna had advised in Bhagavad Gita, Yat karoshi, yadashnashi, yad jahosi, dadasi yad, yad tapasyasi kaunteya tat purusham dharma. Usana Kunti, whatever you do, you should do as an offering towards me. So, sannyasi means he is acting for Krishna, he is doing everything for Krishna. With his body, mind and soul surrendered to Krishna. When I was given sannyas in the presence of Giriraj Maharaj, he was there, 1975. After sannyas ceremony, I came to Prabhupada's home in Bombay. So, Brahmanand and sannyasi is no more, he left this world. We both came to the room of Prabhupada, and Prabhupada sitting on his desk. Brahmananda Maharaj said that, Prabhupada, you are so kind. You gave sannyas to Sripad, now you give to Maharaj. Prabhupada paused for some time. Then what he said, I gave him sannyas. I am not kind, I am very cruel. I gave him sannyas. No, he cannot enjoy his senses anymore. I am very cruel. But I can feel as Prabhupada's kindness message. What is their enjoyment here in this material world? The only suffering. This so-called enjoyment has no meaning. And His Grace Amal Bhakta is very dear character of mine. We are very, I love him. He doesn't love me so much, but I love him more because he's such an advanced age. I see him Mangalati, and I'm younger than him, but I can't dance. But he always dances, It's very, very enthusiastic, as Radhanath Maharaj was explaining, wonderful devotee, and he was already sannyasi, and he joined this mission, stayed from church for many years, done very good service. So, as Prabhupada said that, I'm cruel, actually there is no enjoyment in this material world. There is so-called enjoyment. We think that I will enjoy it. That is the cause of bondage and suffering. So, my sincere good wishes to my godmother, Sriman Amal Bhakta. I mentioned this morning, only today, for one day you are brahmachari anymore, tomorrow you are going to be sannyasi. So, wonderful. It's a nice picture. He's doing the sannyas job already. No, he's taking sannyas, very good. I wish him all success in this life. He's very advanced. He's 80 years old, 80, 85, 82, 83, 83 years old. And still he runs around and dances very good. So, Prabhupada blessed him through my godmother, Radhanath Maharaj, Giriraj Maharaj. Wish him all success. Hare Krishna.
So I beg for your mercy to receive my new name, and also to understand that this name calls upon me to detach myself from all designations and to attach myself to the family of Krishna.
Thank Amal Bhakta Prabhu. I speak on behalf of the assembled sannyasis, the whole of the Dwaraka community, the whole of ISKCON, the whole of Brahma's creation. Thank you for your lifetime of devotional service. On behalf of His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, we confer upon you the sannyas ashram, and we are honored to offer you the name Amal Bhakta Swami Maharaj.
Swasti, swasti, sumangalake, shumahan, Shri Krishna, Satchidananda Gana, Saveshvareshvaradatu, Guratu Sasime Krishna, Salopasesha, Kusavantu, Swasti, Bhavana, Krishna Maya Sarvatra, Sasipaya Samandara Krishna, Sarvina Vyashana, Om Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Sabno Bhava Dhamma
Shri Guru
Siddhanta Saraswati ki Namine Swaha Swaha Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Dayitaya Vipabdhaye Krishna
Krishna,